Hey, what's up, church? As always, it is so good to be with you for these weekly editions of what is happening in the life of our church. Friends, this is Thanksgiving week, and it reminds me just how much we are to be thankful for so much that has happened good in the life of this church. It's been a good year, lots of mission and ministry to celebrate, lots of generosity and hospitality extended to so many people through you all. So just thank you for that, and my own personal thank you for how you have supported the work of this church through your prayers, your presence, your gifts, your service, and your witness. Speaking of that, friends, we are this coming Sunday is the very first. Oh, well, first off, we're going to celebrate a couple of things here. I forgot. This last Sunday was our annual pie auction, dessert auction, bake sale fundraiser. Oh, my goodness, we had a great time. We had a good crowd watching online, but we also had a great crowd that joined us here last Sunday afternoon. And for that incredible event, the youth raised over $2,200 in the dessert auction. Again, thank you for your generosity there. We had a lot of fun, some fantastic desserts that were given here, and thank you to our youth and those parents and sponsors who helped with that. Thank you to Lisa and Jonathan Damwick for overseeing our meal that we shared earlier as well. So it was just a great time to have with everybody here, and I was reminiscent of all the good times that we've had in the life of this church. But this coming Sunday is the first Sunday of Advent. Who would have thought? But here we are in Advent already. So November 27th will be that first Sunday in Advent. Hope that you will come and be a part of our worship or join us online. We always do really good Advent and Christmas worship here, and so hope that you'll be a part of it this year. I want to remind folks there are some opportunities to celebrate Advent and help usher in that season. We have a great chancel choir here under the direction of Nick Lopez. They're preparing for the Christmas cantata, which will be on Sunday, December the 18th. We're still looking for a few good voices, and we could always add to the mix. So if you want to kind of do some seasonal singing, this is the way to do that. You can just come up here on Tuesday evenings at 7 o'clock and begin practice, or reach out to Nick Lopez. He'll be glad to fill you in. Also want to remind folks that during this season, we also continue in our outreach, and so our giving tree will be up on this Sunday as well, so you can take those little tags that are there and help make the life of a child and a family better through your giving and hospitality this year. We want to remind folks on December the 3rd is the Family Advent Kickoff in Bethlehem, a great family-friendly event that's there, Manger Project, all those things that we do, and we're looking for a really, really great time here for that as we begin the season of Advent. So just a few things there to add to your calendar. I want to remind folks that we will be wrapping up our stewardship series this coming Sunday. Our commitment Sunday will be December the 4th. Thank you all who have commented on the quality of our folks who have been offering their stories in this time of stewardship. We have heard some really great testimonies about how people appropriate their membership vows of prayers, presence, gifts, service, and witness into their daily life, and what a difference it makes, not just for them, but for the work of the kingdom and this church as well. So again, this week we will hear our final one on witness, and then we will be invited to be in an attitude of prayer for the next week as we prayerfully consider what our stewardship will be in the coming year. Again, our commitment Sunday will be in December. Speaking of December, we want to remind folks that because of the transition that is happening and with our interim pastor in December, that Sunday morning worship in December will be one worship service at 10 o'clock in December. So all the Sundays in December, Sunday morning worship will be at 10 a.m. That's there. And on December the 4th, our first Sunday in December, it's what I call the Triple C. It is our Confirmation Sunday, it is our Commitment Sunday, and it is Communion Sunday. We'll be receiving our confirmands into full membership. They will be assisting in the worship service. We will also have an opportunity to make our commitment for next year, and then we will celebrate the sacrament of Holy Communion together. So that will be December the 4th, that first Sunday in December. And again, remember, all of our worship on Sunday morning in December will be at 10 a.m. But that's not the only thing happening in December. Our MDS program Well, our Christmas program will be December 7th. I believe that is on a Wednesday. That will be at 6 o'clock. As you know, this place is packed out with all the proud parents and grandparents and church members. So get that on your calendar as well. The MDS Christmas program on December 7th. Speaking of MDS, we have had some great feedback from our MDS Minute done by our new director, Ivory Davis, and assistant director, Suzanne Gardner. They will be coming next week, I believe, and giving you more details on what will be happening in MDS through the month of December, and probably a teaser into what they're looking forward to next year as well. So thank you again for that. Just a few things as well to add to your Advent and Christmas calendar. We will have our annual Blue Christmas service at 6 o'clock on December the 18th. But at that morning will be the choir cantata at our 10 o'clock hour as well. So that's a big day that's there. And then we are going to have our two traditional Christmas Eve services, our family-friendly service at 5 p.m., followed by our traditional candlelight communion service at 7 p.m. So friends, even though it's the end of the year is coming, there is a lot gearing up in the life of this church. And again, thank you so much for your participation, for your encouragement, for your affirmation, for all that you do to make our church what it is in that mission-minded, family-friendly church in action, reaching our neighbors with the life-changing love of Jesus Christ. Hope you all have a great Thanksgiving holiday, and we look forward to seeing you on Sunday. Bye-bye.